Yo, what is up, guys? And really want to share with you guys a really strong, a very popular 2.9 minor poison deck that has become really popular in the last month. I believe Electrify, he has a YouTube channel also. He created this deck and it's been really popular, mostly in challenges. You can play in ladder, but if you have like a low level minor, I wouldn't suggest it because the win condition can't be low level in this deck, and since it is a legendary, it is really hard to level up, so I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend it in challenges. It's a really good deck. In the current meta, it can really dominate challenges. So let's hop into the first replay and I'll show you guys how to play it correctly. So first of all, it is a cycle deck. Minor cycle, you can cycle minor poisons on tower. If you The most important thing, you should always defend. It's a really good defensive deck, but it's difficult to come back from deficit. So if you lose tower, it's really hard to come back, but it's possible, of course. And it's a deck that you can have answers for everything your opponent plays and pushes. You should always have the answers for your opponent and go in the counter push. So it's a counter push deck. Yeah, so typically you'll be deflecting your opponent's pushes and efficiently as possible, then counter attacking your minor. Let's say you can't defending your opponent's push with knight, Ewiz, minor in the in a counter push. You just put in minor and poison if they commit something, like if they put Goblin Gang, you poison, or Scar Me, or if they just clump up troops like Ewiz, Mini P.E.K.K.A, then it's always a good poison. Also, a lot of people I've seen have played this really bad with this deck because they don't know how to cycle correctly. Like they just try to cycle their minor poison, which isn't the way you play this deck. Like you have really strong cycle cards, Ice Spirit and Skeletons. I think Skeletons is a bit better in my opinion, since the buff that has 4 Skellies instead of 3. So let's say by poisoning a push versus Goblin Gang, you lose the ability to poison a horde or a pump that your opponent placed. That's why you should save your poison for something you know is going to be more important to poison. Like say when you get minor, put a minor in the tower, you know he's going to put Scar Me or Goblin Gang, you should definitely save your poison for that, so you can pair it up with minor pretty well. Also, against pump decks, I'd suggest really try to take pumps down before double elixir, because it usually means it's gonna go beat down, and double elixir beat down is really when it shines. So against the beat down, I'd suggest try to keep your pumps, keep the destroy pumps, so they won't have a really huge elixir advantage, so they won't have they really dominate you in double elixir. So let's say if they put like a pump in the middle in front of the king tower, you should not go with the minor for the pump, but poison the pump and go minor in the tower, the lower tower you're pushing on. So most people will think you're going for the pump, so they'll place like a Ewiz in front of the king tower, so they'll miss the minor, which is a really good strategy I use. And in the back, I suggest you can switch it up. You can go for the pump or poison the pump and minor the tower. It's also pretty smart. Yeah, so always with this any deck, so see I got the victory here. I really controlled the whole match even though I was a higher level. Let's say you should play this deck, so I'll show you guys another replay against the Royal Giant deck. So Royal Giant is it's not a bad matchup, it's also not in your favor, it just depends on your skill level. Good matchups are like Hog Cycle, Log Bait. Log Bait is really good for you. It's like almost a guaranteed win if you know how to play this deck, because when you mine a poison, their only real answer will be like something squishy like a Scar Me or Goblin Gang. So that's why it's a really strong deck. Most Log Bait players struggle against minor poison, so that's why I really like playing against Log Bait when I play this deck. So also Graveyard is pretty good, because against Graveyard it's gonna be really good counter pushing for you, because you're mostly gonna defend with Knight and Ewiz, so after that your Ewiz or Knight always stays alive, so it's a really strong counter push later on. Also Hog Cycle is really good. Sorry. because you have an Inferno Tower and Ewis is really good. Ewis and Skellies can completely shut down the Hog without any shots, and the Ewis is still alive for a counter push, so that's really like against playing Hog. A bad matchup, I'd say, is Expo. Expo is really hard because if a good Expo player will know when your Inferno Tower will be out of hand, and that can really punish you. So against Expo, I'd suggest saving your counters, which is Knight, a tank, and the Inferno Tower. Also, Three Musketeers of Battleground, I've seen a lot of popularity in the current meta, and also it's really bad against, I mean, it's hard to play against Three Musketeers in Battleground. I find it really hard, one of the hardest matchups actually, because you don't really have like Fireball or Lightning to take out the Three Musketeers, and the Battleground is Poison doesn't do good against Battleground, so the only real counter is Ewis and Knight, which isn't really good against Three Musketeers, so that's why it's a pretty hard matchup. Also Lava Loon, because they only need to like lightning the Inferno Towers to just get damage, so Lava Loon. But how you can win with Lava Loon is remember that Lava Hound, Lava Loon must have a really huge elixir bank to get the ideal push for a Lava Loon, like Lava Hound, Lightning, Balloon. So as soon as you see the Lava Hound in the back, you should immediately pressure the lane with like I'd say Knight and Miner, so the Knight can tank the Miner. And if they put like a squishy thing like Skarmy, definitely poison, or a log. I would poison. So they won't. So if they use like more than like 5 elixir, it's good for you because they won't have enough for lightning to. If they put Loon, they won't have enough for lightning, and if they lightning, they won't have enough for Loon. So lone pups are pretty easy to defend with Knight tanking him, and the tower just finishes it off. So that's how I play against Lava Loon, which is, when you get the hang of it, it's a pretty easy matchup actually. And the cycle cards. My favorite cycle card, even if it's not very good, is the Ice Spirit. Some say Skellies is better, but I like Ice Spirit because against miners, I can really easily catch miner placements. Like, let's say they put Ice Spirit and sorry. Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool scheme. Pulled out the victory in the last second. That was pretty dope. Like, you can catch Miner with the Ice Spirit and then put Skellies quickly then to completely counter the Miner with positive 1 elixir, which is pretty good. So yeah, so also Tornado, I'd suggest if you think your opponent using Tornado, there is a spot where like to put your Miner in the spot that won't get Tornado. It's the left lower corner that can't be tornadoed, which is a really good spot. But if you activated the King Tower, the opponent's King Tower, it's really hard to play because then they'll know you're going to play the Miner in that specific spot, so it's going to be easy to predict. That's why against Tornado it's also a really bad matchup. I really hate playing against Tornado, so I'll give you guys a live matchup right now. Hopefully you can pull off the victory here. Searching for opponent and against Sean from our games. Okay, good luck. Hopefully we can win actually, I really hope we can. I'll just cycle Skellies. Don't want to put Knight in case they have like Elite Barbarians or something like that. See, Knight is a good answer for this push, so I'm glad I didn't put it in the back. So I know he's playing Hog, so hopefully I'll have Inferno Tower ready next time. So I'm gonna push the Miner or counter push right here, like that. Always actually change up your Miner placement. Something I forgot to tell you. Change your Miner placements is really crucial because it prevents your opponent from guessing where they're playing. If you're playing in the same spot all the time, the opponent is just gonna guess it where you're gonna put, and you're not gonna get any hits in. So that's why change it up all the time if you can. Sometimes I even forget to change it up. So always remember. He has Tesla. Interesting. That's a really underrated card in the meta. Let's put Inferno Tower here. Ice Spirit for the minions. Okay, doing pretty good actually. The Ewis actually died. That was pretty bad by me. So he has Valkyrie. He's probably gonna Valkyrie if I put in Miner. This is actually a pretty good spot to put your miner if anyone's wondering. People usually don't predict it. Like, see now? A good spot for miner. My miner is under leveled, so that's also pretty bad for me. He's probably cycled back to... Ooh, nice. Okay, Skellies and Ewis, a pretty good counter right there. Really good counter. No shots, see? That is really nice. Okay, I'm actually gonna go pretty aggressive. Hopefully the... Yes, retargeted. Oh, I'm gonna poison actually, so that was good value poison. I'd ignored the Valkyrie on purpose because I know he's the damage, so he wasted the damage on the other lane, so now he's gonna push the other lane. And just like that, we're in the lead, so that's pretty good. You can, in one push, you can really take the lead pretty easily. I'm actually gonna go pretty... Ooh, that's a good fireball by him. Okay, that's gonna be also a good counter push also for me, so counter pushes are really good with this deck. I'm actually gonna preemptive poison. Yes, Skillies. I actually thought he was gonna put Valkyrie, so that's good for me. Got more damage in. That's pretty nice. He's probably cycled back to Hog Rider, so yes, okay. I'm gonna put Knight just for the Valkyrie. Ooh, nice. I think he overcommitted. That's a bit overcommitment. I'm gonna go aggressive here and poison. Nice. That should do damage. Pretty good damage. Not great, but not bad also, of course. He's switching lanes, which isn't really good. So we're definitely in the lead here, but I shouldn't be too cocky. It's always possible to make a comeback. I'm actually gonna put it in front so get the game. Hopefully this can take it out. I think this is game. Is it? Come on. Yes, you game. Well played. Thumbs up. So we pulled off the victory, guys. That's pretty dope. So 30 trophies. That's pretty nice. Where does that put us in locally? In my really bad country that no one plays Clash Royale, so that's why I'm so high. 19th in my country, which is called Latvia. It's pretty nice. So hope you guys enjoyed this Minor Poison 2.9 deck. Hope you did and learned something because it's a really solid deck for challenges. This is the deck when I did the ran like a lot of challenges, actually like 5 challenges, I gotten 10 to 12 wins, so it's pretty solid. Since Expo is a bit popular now in the challenges, it's a bit weaker now, so in the current meta I'd probably wait until to play it again so Expo dies out a bit. So other than that, it's really good in tournament play. Tournament play no, because these games usually go really long, that's why. And so the ladder, you really draw a lot, so tournament play, I'd suggest playing like a 3-crown deck so you can get wins easily. So if you did, smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Peace.